You're watching Focus on South Florida with Erica Sargent.
Welcome back. Since 1985, the Education Fund has worked side by side with the private sector to direct resources where they are needed most in Miami-Dade schools. The annual Ed Fund art auction raises funds for art programs that otherwise might not be there for our kids. The students themselves create the works of art that are put on the auction block, and CBS 4 is proud to sponsor the event. Our CBS 4 Cynthia Demas is emceeing the auction later this month. So right now, please welcome Linda Leach and Gloria Parlate to the program. Linda is the president of the Education Fund. Gloria is an art teacher at Royal Palm Elementary School. Great to have you, ladies.
Thank you.
All right, so what you're doing, it's really exciting. The whole process, really unique. But first, let's start talking about the importance of art really for our students. As a teacher in your classroom, how have you seen art really engage students and make a difference in the classroom?
Oh, the students, art is their favorite subject. You know, they come in and they can be creative. They can use their imagination. They learn how to cut, get dirty. It's not, you know, specific math or science. They get to have fun, and we put on music and create things out of nothing, and they get to take it home and be proud of it. And a lot of times the students that don't do well in the classroom or other subjects really excel in art, and it's such a privilege and an honor to be able to watch that. It's really exciting.
Sounds like it. Well, I know, Linda, this is something that you're really passionate about as well, and it's really a unique process that you do with this auction, because it's the students, the teachers, that are really making this artwork. So take us through how this came about and what it is that it really involves.
Right. So the Education Fund's a nonprofit organization, and our work is all about improving the public schools and providing resources and other support. And we have something we call the Ocean Bank Center, because Ocean Bank sponsors it, and it's a 10,000 square foot warehouse where companies can donate their excess inventory, and teachers like Gloria come and get whatever they want for free. And it's any teacher, K through 12, any subject, but we have special days just for art teachers, because a lot of people say to you, what are you doing with all that stuff in the warehouse? Some of it's normal classroom stuff, but some of it's very odd. And so they bring it back to their classroom, and they show the children how you can make art out of found objects. And so, for instance, I was showing you earlier a piece that I have on my wall that I could not bear when we had the auction last year. I couldn't bear to let it go, so I was bidding against whoever else was bidding on it. And it's made out of tubes and newspaper cuttings and all sorts of unusual things, but it's a beautiful piece. And that's what the auction is really about. It's about children being able to create and taking what they've created and allowing people to help them get funding back for their art classes.
And so, Gloria, in the classroom, I know sometimes you have to work with whatever budget that you have, and really this event makes it possible for you to get not just the resources in terms of the art projects, but the money raised. How does that come into play with your classroom and your art projects?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say that the Ed Fund, and I go to the Ocean Bank Ed Fund, the warehouse, and I fill up my cart full of stuff, from buttons to paper to the weirdest things, you know, things that companies are throwing out that's excess for them. They bring it, and I use it as art materials to recycle it, and that's how I come up with my art projects, is what do I have from the warehouse. And then what I don't get from there, and I need like new markers or crayons or scissors and stuff like that that they don't have at the warehouse, I get money from the auction, and the money that I get from the auction, from the stuff that we make that comes back from the warehouse, I'm able to sell it. They give me the money, and I go and I buy all the stuff that I need. So if it wasn't for the Ed Fund and the Ocean Bank, my art program would be very sad and depressing. But it's not. It's very alive and wonderful, thanks to them.
Yes.
I have to tell you.
And you're marking a milestone this year, a special anniversary. Tell us about it.
Well, the Education Fund has been in existence now for 30 years, and so as part of our event's called For the Love of Art, and as part of the For Love of Art event, we're honoring 30 people in the community. In fact, we're honoring one of CBS 4's great folks, your promotion director, Monica Kirkland. And so those 30 people have all graduated from a local public school and have had great success, and we're trying to showcase the fact that we have a lot of successful people that graduate from our public schools. And so the event, you get to bid on all sorts of different art. It's a silent auction, so you walk around with pen and paper and, you know, bidding on different things. And then we do an award ceremony, and we have great sponsors. You already heard about Ocean Bank. One of the other sponsors is the Children's Trust, and for the awards, it's Sapoznik Insurance Company, and they sponsor the 30 folks that are getting the awards that night, and they're getting a special art piece as well. So it's a fun event, and we have Bacardi bars, and we have all sorts of food.
It is a good time. I remember from last year, it is a great turnout. Where is it taking place? What time? And how can people get involved?
This year, it's May 28th, and it's at Douglas Entrance. We're at the top floor of a building. It's 360-degree windows, so it's a great view, and it's from 6 to 9:30. From 6 to 8 is bidding, and then at 8:30 we start our award ceremony to do the Sapoznik Insurance Public School Alumni Awards, and by about 9:30 or 10 you'll know what you've won, and you can check out and you know, come with your little checkbook or your credit card, and some of the pieces are $10 or $15. I mean, it's not expensive, and then some pieces, if you know, people get in a bidding war, I mean, a child's piece could go for $200 or $300. It's amazing, but it all goes back to support the programs in the public schools. So if you're like Gloria, any teacher that puts in their children's art, that money goes directly back to that school for more art programs in that school.
And those children have to be so proud to see their artwork in your homes, everyone who's out there bidding for them. What's the website for more information?
So the website, and in fact this is really important because they also get to bid on luxury items, so hotel stays, cruises, restaurants, and they can go to our website to get tickets for the event, but they can also start bidding early. So it's www.educationfund.org, www.educationfund.org, and we want to thank CBS4 for being a sponsor, and the Children's Trust, and Ocean Bank, and Sapoznik, and all the others.
We're so glad to be involved, and congratulations on what I'm sure will be another successful year. Linda, Gloria, great to have you this morning.
Thank you.